Last week I talked about the guilt we associate with taking time for ourselves. And here's what it may look and feel like. You're overwhelmed by the demands on you, but driven by this guilt, you neglect your own needs and you feel perpetually exhausted. Or your career and professional goals may take a back seat as you prioritize your family's needs above your own, which can sometimes make you feel resentful and unfulfilled as you watch your goals and aspirations getting sidelined by you, to be sure. Or you have a hard time saying no and to additional responsibilities and struggle to set those boundaries, whether at home or at work. And you end up constantly overcommitted, stressed out, potentially even burned out as you try to juggle all these different tasks. Now, I don't need to convince you that this is not serving you. You know that already, just like I did when I was in your situation. But you may not know how to get out of that, and that's why I'm here. Now, the first step, as in most things, is to be aware of what's going on, to be able to observe what's happening, what you're doing, when you're doing it, so when do you get triggered to do that, and what it's costing you. So what it's costing you in terms of, what are you giving up? What are you saying no to? Is it your health? Is it quality time with your children or your loved ones? Is it your self-care practices? Is it a friendship, spending more nurturing time with friends? Is it your dream business? Is it a potential advancement in your career? So get really, really specific on what this deprioritization of your needs is costing you, and of course, how it's showing up in your life. Sometimes admitting to yourself that you're self-sabotaging is the hardest step. And, we're so used to being super women and superman, and it becomes part of our identity. So, as my coach says very wisely, we get attached to the struggle, we get attached to, coming up on top and triumphing over the struggle. So, and we get used to that. It becomes part of of us. So until tomorrow, I want you to ask yourself, are you attached to any sort of struggle? And I want you to give a real, honest answer. Are you attached to being permanently overcommitted? Is this who you are? Are you attached to feeling stressed because you're trying to juggle all these different balls, but hey, you're managing, so that makes you pretty cool. Not an easy question to answer, but I promise I've actually grappled with it myself as well, so I understand. All right, see you tomorrow.